How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. I want to talk to you about a couple different places that I think might be good spots to put your money right now. Now, just right off the bat, I'm not a financial advisor, so do all your own research on this, but the last week has been insane with everything going on about GameStop, with everything going on about AMC, with Dogecoin just blowing up. I want to talk about some spots where you can put your money that I think will do quite well. And I covered some of these in my live stream yesterday. We live streamed for almost 8 hours. So I covered some of this there. I told my Patreon members a couple of the things I was buying because of everything that was going on. And I'll get into all this here in a second. Now, if you guys don't mind, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. Please hit subscribe too. There is a link down below if you do want to set up an account with WeBull. I know a lot of people have been moving away from Robinhood, so there is a link down there. They're giving away 4 free stocks if you deposit $100. They also have a contest where you can win a share of Facebook too if you do a couple different things, so definitely check out that link down below. There's also a link down below to my Patreon if you want to know exactly what I'm buying and selling in real time. Yesterday we had STPK that went up 20% or so. We had a couple other stocks that jumped up a decent amount, some other SPACs that jumped up 10% yesterday. And we bought a currency that is up a really good amount, and we just bought more of it yesterday during the run-up. So check out that link down below to Patreon. So AMC is insane today. We're up 55% for everyone that's in on that. We have GME, which is up 70%. Everything is going insane from the massive restriction on Robinhood and on some of these other investing apps yesterday. Now, it's got a lot of people thinking, where do I put money? Like, if people are going to restrict what I can invest in, if brokerages are going to restrict what I invest in, where can I put money? Well, there are a couple different options here. And of course, like I said, not financial advice, but we've seen IPOE jump heavily. And this is one that I've had for a while. Now, if you don't know what IPOE is, it's the company that's merging with SoFi. This makes total sense. We covered it on the live stream yesterday. This is a company that is merging with one of the competitors to Robinhood and will probably be able to gain a good amount of market share from them. Now, we saw them jump massively yesterday. We've seen them jump before. Right now, we're sitting at $25, and I think a lot of people will move over to SoFi. So I think this company is becoming more valuable by the day, and I'm not buying more at this current level, but if you haven't gotten in on this one, it might be an interesting company to take a look at. The next company on this list is CleanSpark. So CleanSpark is one that I've had since $18. I've been very clear that I actually bought on the dips as it fell down. We had a short seller report, which pushed it down further. We had the cost of Bitcoin go down. But I believe a lot of people will move over to cryptocurrencies as time goes on. A lot of people will want to take advantage of the fact that cryptocurrencies aren't as regulated, so the price could go up. This is a Bitcoin mining company, and they are in clean energy and a couple other plays too. So they have a lot of different revenue streams. I've talked about it pretty in depth on the channel, but you can see it's up a good amount today. It's still down from where it was just like a month ago or a couple weeks ago. So this could have some potential, especially if people start fleeing towards Bitcoin to some other cryptocurrencies and it causes the price of Bitcoin to go up. This could be a good place to park some money. Now, you should definitely check out this stock because there are some risks with it, but it is very quickly growing revenue. It's growing at multiple hundreds of percents a year. So definitely check out this stock. The next one that we can take a look at is Dogecoin. So this one is kind of a joke. This one went up to, I believe, almost 8 cents yesterday, overnight. And this has blown up from about 0.007 cents at one point yesterday. Now it's up to 5.5 cents. And it's almost a joke, right? I did a full video on it yesterday. I'll put that one up on the end screen, that video up. But I'm not advocating for this. I will say, though, something that I did not cover in my video is that people, if they're still pissed off about market manipulation and about institutions and stuff like that, if they want to rally behind something on the weekend, the markets aren't open, but crypto is open. So the question is, are people going to buy this just to jump in because they're still pissed off from everything else? Possibly. Again, like not financial advice or anything like that, but they could definitely jump in on this. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens over the weekend on this one. Now, of course, they could, they could take their profit, because some people, I'm sure, are up 1,000% over the last few days. So be careful. I'm not advocating for this at all. Do your research on this. Now, Bitcoin is also an interesting one. It's up 16.4% today. This was one that I bought yesterday. We talked about it on the live stream. We might be able to see a big increase of people that jump into Bitcoin, into Ethereum, into other cryptocurrencies for the fact that they don't want to be regulated. They don't want to be told what they can and can't sell, what they can and can't buy, what they can and can't, invest in. So I put some money towards Bitcoin yesterday. And again, I told my Patreon. I also told people in the live stream, because I was live when I did it. If you want to check this out, there's a link down below to BlockFi. I know I've talked about it before, but they do pay interest rates. So Bitcoin, they pay you 6% interest rate, and they hold 95% of their crypto, I believe, on cold storage. So it's very protected too. So definitely check out the link down below to BlockFi if you're interested in getting some interest on your Bitcoin or on your Ethereum or on your stablecoin. They pay up to 8.6% on GUSD. But this might be another good place to put some money. I realize that a lot of institutions are saying that they think Bitcoin can go up to, hundreds of thousands of dollars per Bitcoin. Now, this is something that I noticed on ARK Invest Big Ideas presentation for 2021. They talked about how big companies might start putting some of their balance sheet in Bitcoin. They stated in there that if the S&P 500 companies put 0.1% of their balance sheet in blockchain, in Bitcoin, that could send the stock up, or the price of Bitcoin, I should say, up 4,000 per Bitcoin. Now, if they do this 1%, instead of 0.1%, it would go up 40,000. If they put 10%, then it would go up 400,000. So we would see a 10x then if they put 10% in Bitcoin. Now, of course, do your research. Definitely check out these different currencies and these different stocks. I'm not saying to buy any of these, but I think we should start to think about alternatives, or just places, even if you're not talking about alternatives to stock, but just other stocks that will do quite well from this whole fallout with Robinhood and some of the other platforms. But let me know what you guys are investing in down below. I'd be really interested in hearing. I know some people have been talking about Mara stock. I know other people have been talking about other Bitcoin mining stocks, or just moving to crypto completely. Definitely let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much. I hope you have a great weekend. I know it's been a long week for a lot of us. A lot of us have been paying attention to the market. I think I went from 8:30 yesterday to 12:30 shooting and filming, and I was live streaming for 8 hours. So get your rest over the weekend. I'm sure it will be an interesting week next week. Thank you guys, and I will see you in the next video. If you want to see the video on Dogecoin, you can check out the video here. Thanks.